All right, academics, talk to me. I kind of want to see this.
Just because the numbers didn't line up or the timing or the plan didn't really fall the way it was supposed to fall, and now niggas got this different narrative of how they want to play it. But I know what's going on. I don't really. That shit is cool. They can play it however they want to play it, but I still know I'm an earner. I'm still where I'm at. I ain't.
And Roddy, this is why I'm here, because I know you are in the black a lot.
Come on.
When it comes to your label, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Like you definitely not one of them niggas would be like, yo, you know, when people talk about flop this and third, usually we talk about, oh, the label gave him so much money, he's just saying Roddy's made so much money for the label already. Like he could
Nigga, it's 2022. I dropped a hit last year all over the radio.
So but then this is when I get concerned. Because I'm on social media and everybody's like, yo, Roddy just disappeared.
Okay.
So now I'm like, man, are you
Niggas sucking sheep? I'm not gonna lie, I don't see the Roddy hate. Like, I get how niggas say maybe they gassed him to levels that he wasn't ready for yet, but he's still a good artist. It's not like he's a bad artist. How much did he sell? The only problem was that niggas, you feel me? He sold 62. That's not even bad. Some niggas can't sell 60K. He sold 60K and the album was mid. It's from what y'all say. Y'all say it was a bad album. And he still sold 60. That's not that bad, bro. For a bad album to sell 60, the way I made it seem, I thought the nigga sold like 15, bro. It's bad for him. It was a bad album. Antisocial set the bar too high. I don't think Antisocial set the bar too high. I just feel like Roddy Ricch didn't get to that bar. Like, he can do that shit. He just thought he could put out anything and y'all would fuck with it. And he realized that's not the case. He realized he got to stay on the gas. It's not that he's not talented enough to do it.
Don't tell me you're letting these niggas get to you.
Yeet selling 15K. If Yeet sell more than... Actually, let me stop. Because I'm going to say some shit and then nigga going to sell 100 or some bullshit.
Hell no.
Let me shut up.
You got to understand, before the fame, I wasn't an Instagram nigga. They'll tell you I wasn't on Instagram. I wasn't getting on Instagram live, taking pictures. I don't even take pictures of myself. I really be putting shit on 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 on drip every day. I'm throwing it on. Maybe I have a Nike Tech on.
What are you talking about? I thought we were talking about music.
Go to the gym, throw some Nike on, whatever. But it's like, nigga, I'm really having this shit on and I don't take pictures, having cars, having house, whatever. I don't take pictures of none of that shit. That's just not my personality. If a motherfucker don't understand that, then they just not a fan.
But the time
What?
of you getting on social media, which I think, so you put out a snippet, right? Why did you get on social media so quick? It felt like it was reactionary.
I feel like shit. The top of the year, you go back to Instagram. Top of the year, I posted a picture. New year, new goals. What I meant by that is, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta pop up, cause niggas saying I disappeared. In my thinking, I ain't disappeared. I've been in my skin this whole time. Shit, I'm here. But I guess maybe the world need to see me a little more present. I guess maybe the world need to hear this music a little more clear.
I think they wanted to see the rollout. So it's like,
okay,
what comes with a rollout is like, you know, and it's for every artist. Like, you know what I mean?
This scenery is nice as fuck. What the hell? These niggas just sitting in front of a glass fire. Where is this interview taking place?
It don't matter
This ain't
who's
no
dropping.
damn office.
You know, I think there's only a select few who could
These
maybe
niggas
just
at
drop the
lounge?
album and just let the album just speak for
do what
itself.
it's gonna do. Yeah.
They want to hear you.
That's
And we
AK
seen the Big
House?
Boy interview, but like I think they wanted to see more of you kind of embodying what this project was about and what it meant to you. And I think, you know, the internet started getting a narrative and they were like, well, we not seeing him no more, so he must be hiding. So then you drop the snippet, and then of course the internet doing what the internet do. So as soon as you kind of get off social media, they're like, oh, he's running from it. And I think that's where the internet is such a toxic place where like they latch on to anything that they could believe is real. And if that becomes a narrative, they're like, yo, well we got Roddy, like Roddy running from it because we tell him he
Right,
mid.
and with that, like, boom, I deactivate all the socials.
Why did you do that?
Right, it was a reason. It's my granny 80th birthday that day.
Nigga, what? Bro, what?
She had a party. I pulled up on her. I was in Long Beach. I pulled up on her, gave her a hug, kiss, gave her some dough, and shoot, I went about my day, had a video shoot with Mozzie. I got a call that one of my close family members had a heart attack. Me and this family member, we never seen eye to eye, but just of time, 4 or 5 years, we don't talk, we don't see eye to eye. It's been a lot of like, and he he's a strong, what would I say?
Spit it out, nigga, damn.
A real stamp in my
Academics is a bozo. You don't fuck with Act? Nova, you got beef with him?
family,
Well, let me not say that term. You don't appreciate his character. Proper term.
He's a real foundation in my family, held it down for everybody. Aunties, cousins, uncles, everybody. He look out for everybody. But, we just, as men, we ain't see eye to eye, and that shit fucked me up. You know what I mean? Like, just the possibility of him not being with me here no more. I couldn't have those conversations. We had conversations. He do construction. He been doing construction for 30 years. When I get that house, that 20, 25, $30 million house, nigga, you gonna come and go get the architects, draw the plans up. You ain't gotta build it, but we gonna do this shit together. So if you ever, see your fate and go see God, I always have something to represent you in this life. And like a lot of that shit kind of was just playing in my head, fucked me up. And I had another serious conversation with my pops about my son, certain things that could be going on, and a lot of that shit just kind of it was weighing down, and I felt like even still too, I'm gonna be real and a human, shit with all the shit that's been going on the internet, I feel like I can't please shit. You know what I'm saying? With the album, this, that, and the third, I can't please nobody. Let me just back up a little bit, because this internet shit ain't never even been me. I've been trying to give my fans just a little taste of what we gonna give them, just do what I'm gonna do, but this shit ain't working for me. So I ain't, it ain't a run thing. It's just like, shit, let me just fall back a little bit, take my time to think, really understand a lot of these situations. I ain't make no public, statement about nothing that I was going through. But a nigga go through shit just like anybody else in this world. We not superhuman. It's not like shit, we get to these points, we get famous and we don't have hearts and minds and we don't go through shit. I feel like a lot of people forget that. So, with all that shit being said, that's really a sum up of everything that was going on in one day. Future had a line in one of his songs. He said, I've been through more shit this year than a nigga been through in a lifetime. That shit, you go through, when you get to certain points and you got all these baggage on your back, sometimes you go through more shit than an average person. And it's not because God is picking on you, but it's just because you're chosen. It's a lot of shit that you gotta just weed through and get through and keep your mental strong. A lot of this shit is just practice for, you to keep climbing these heights and you to keep doing this shit on a high level. I ain't never, ran from it or said I don't understand it. I just always stand in my truth and understand what's going on and do my best to handle all this shit.
Why he got on social media?
I'm not running from nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just human. So at the end of the day, I don't want to hear from nobody. I don't want nobody DMing me, talk about I'm pulling up to LA on Super Bowl. Can we come kick it? All the shit. I don't want to hear that until Thursday or Friday when we already here. And if you in LA, pull up. I don't want to hear none of that shit the week before, because I knew what I had to do. I knew I got to go do these shows. I know I got to pop out in LA.
What is he talking about now?
So much shit going on in LA. That shit'll fuck you up. It's niggas. It's only 3 niggas left in LA that I can say that's really putting on for this motherfucker. Kendrick, YG, and me. When you really sit down and understand that, the type of baggage we got as niggas from this spot, you gotta understand what we going through as a unit, nigga. We I ain't gonna say we down, but nigga, we gotta put this shit together. We gotta figure out the plan to really set this shit up because we really the West. We've been doing this shit for too long to really just stop.
YG? I mean, YG do kind of got some pull in Cali, my nigga. In LA, I wouldn't say YG's on Kendrick level, but in LA, y'all niggas don't live in LA. You feel me?
Have soldiers being fallen, nigga. It's niggas out here just flopping. It's niggas falling. It's niggas. We gotta, you know what I mean? We gotta step up as the niggas because it's only 3 of us left.
I took it like this. I didn't feel any type of way about it. So the internet started going with whatever narrative.
100.
But I'm like, man, I forget. This man just dropped a project. Little title was like, please forgive me, I'm antisocial.
Right.
So I'm like, from me meeting you, you not the nigga who's just gonna be on social media giving people whatever reaction they want.
Right.
Or being there to whatever questions they have. So it's like, man, I don't need to be here.
Right.
And even the thing is, for me, even if you were there, I wouldn't have thought you'd have given answers in that format because you're not that nigga.
I'm just giving a nigga maybe just some type of understanding of what's going on in my mind because it's like you get these niggas these short answers and then it's like, all right, well that's it. So now me sitting behind this mic talking to you, I'm trying to explain like this going on, that's going on, this going on. So you gotta just step in a nigga's shoes for a little bit to understand exactly what might be going on just in a whole broad scheme of shit.
I mean, I get it.